What's going on? This is crazy. Like, I guess I should have started saying, Welcome to the Scoop More Show. I just made up that title about like 5 minutes ago or so. I've been thinking about branching off, doing my own podcast. Like, as people know, or I don't know people, but I've been recording like with my two best friends a podcast called As Per Usual. We just recorded our 19th episode, right? And I was just feeling like keep going. I had the mindset of recording a podcast solo, like because like I've been wanting to fill time and I've been wanting to do stuff that's more creative and just jumping online and talking to people. Like I haven't really done this by myself solo before. So like this is the first. I said I'm just gonna jump on and press record. I'm gonna take a chance and see how it goes. Like I even make an agenda. I said I'm just for this episode, like I want to go maybe 30, 45 minutes and just really talk. Like there's gonna be no editing on this or nothing. I'm just gonna say basically what's on my mind, have a conversation. We're gonna talk and we're just gonna have a dope conversation and just figure it out. I'll probably upload this on YouTube tonight too, because again, it's not going to need any kind of editing or any of that. So we're just going to jump right in. And what I have, the first thing on my mind is it's about to be NBA All-Star Weekend. The NBA All-Star Weekend in Cleveland, Ohio, the 75th anniversary. I was just thinking about the festivities going on, but I guess for right now, let's just focus on the game and I guess the All-Stars, man. The season has been dope so far. Phoenix Suns. I just ironically, even though I've been wearing the sweater a lot, shout out CP3, shout out D Book. I've been rocking the Phoenix Suns sweater, the best team in the league. I've been looking into that in a while. I was rooting for them last year so bad. It was so dope to see the Phoenix Suns in the finals last year. First time since '93. Charles Barkley days. Dan Marley, the shooter, Cedric Ceballos, even though he didn't play in the finals. You also had who else? Tom Chambers on that team, Kevin Johnson, KJ. They had a squad. Dumas, really good players on that Phoenix Suns team. So bring it back to from 93 to 2021. D Book, Chris Paul. You had Mikal Bridges on the wing, Cam Johnson, the big time shooter. And like they had a big squad. They had a good squad. They came back out of nowhere to come back, and they started off slow. They started about 1-4 earlier this season, and then like rattled off like an 18 game winning streak and have set themselves, they're gonna win like 65 games. I would say right now, Phoenix, even though I'm rooting for Brooklyn's my team right now this year. I always root for my hometown Celtics. I'm from Boston too. Again, this is just a podcast or whatever, a show or Scoop More Show. That's definitely going to be the title. And you call this a dry run, you could call this whatever, episode 0. I promise in the next episode that I do, because I will be doing this again pretty frequently, I'll come up with a better outline of where I'm just going to just be talking, just rambling about life. And right now, I've been wanting to do this for a while. And I said after this podcast, I was thinking we just recorded our episode 19. Hopefully you guys watch soon. As you will be able to see, I'll be wearing the same thing twice. I was just like, yo, it's just time. Like I'm in a place right now in my life where it's just like I need to do all the things I want to do. So as you can see in my mind too, it's a crazy, wacky ass mind where my thoughts go all over the place. And I feel like this will be a safe place to just be yourself and just get whatever you want off your chest. Get it off your chest. Say whatever the hell you want to say, man, because this is it. I might have some guests sometimes. So you don't always have to hear my voice. I've always been told that my voice is annoying since I was young in high school. All my best friends used to just fucking make fun of my voice. Say I had this whiny voice. Women I've dated in the past will say they just hate the sound of your voice. All this nonsense. Like I've heard it all in a loving way, of course, not in any bullshit way. But back to the Phoenix Suns. Yeah, I truly believe Phoenix. I know Golden State is coming and Draymond will be healthy, but Phoenix right now is the best team in the NBA, hands down. They are the favorite. I know you always want to say the Bucks are the favorite, but I'll say right now, the Phoenix Suns are the best team in the NBA. Golden State right below them. And then those are my two best teams in the West. One of those two teams will come out of the West. The Warriors will have everything rolling. I think James Wiseman, he hasn't played in so long, but he will be back by March. I assume he will be back early March. Again, I don't have anything in front of me. I'm just going off NBA Twitter and all the shows I shout out on. I watch, I follow to make myself sound like an NBA insider. Shout out a couple of them. Shout out No Dunks. Been following them since the Basketball Joe, and so got to give them some love. The No Dunks podcast. There's a whole bunch, and like I'm drawing a blank. I'm thinking of my one on the Lakers, that Locked In podcast, but I'm thinking of my guy, Keith, and at the NBA Insiders, something like that along those lines. But Keith Smith and what's his name? I'm just again right off the top of my head, but it's not coming to me, man. I forgot your name, bro. But I know Keith Smith because he's a Celtics guy. And Trevor Lane. How can I forget? Yeah, so that's another big NBA one I watch too. So yeah, man. But I'm with Brooklyn. Let's tap into this trade real quick. Brooklyn Nets. I can't wait. In Philly, they came up with the trade. They swapped, and a couple of other players moved around too, but Ben Simmons, James Harden switched places. Harden is now a Philadelphia 76er. He is on his third team in as many years, second team in 2 years. He forced his way out of Houston, and now he forced his way out of Brooklyn. He didn't want to be there. He wasn't happy with Kyrie. He wasn't happy with just the direction of the team. It wasn't what he set it out to be. The drive, the traffic in New York sucks. All the stuff. He didn't want to live in New York. Philadelphia was his first choice, that he said in his press conference. Blah, 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 blah. Now, James Harden, number one. First time you're going to see him with that number one jersey. It's time to put up or shut up. In Philly, now you're where you want to be. You got the best big man in the game, the MVP front runner. You got Joel Embiid as your teammate. The East is wide open, but the pressure is on Philly. And Ben Simmons, you got what you wanted, man. I sympathize with Ben Simmons. I believe, me personally, this is my opinion. This is my show, the Scoop Moore Show. So I could say, like, I believe that he dealt with mental health issues. And like, it sucked hearing your coach say, I don't think we can win with him. The best players say, it's your fault that we lost the game. Ben didn't throw anyone under the bus. If he's emotional, he's an emotional guy. Like, let him be emotional. I'm sure he definitely had some dark nights to deal with it. People are saying in the media that Ben Simmons' camp only came out with the mental health issues after Jackie McMullen said on the Bill Simmons podcast that basically implying that they could just say, oh, yeah, he has mental health issues, so he can't play and you can't take any money away from him. Of course he was going through, he's human. Of course he was dealing with emotions after that, and then having to hear his coach say what he said. Like, that was tough. Like, that was tough to hear. Like, come on. Like, he's human. Like, some people say, oh, we can't take, people take things differently, and that's okay. That is A-okay to take things a certain way. And he did. And he wanted out. He was okay with the consequences of wanting out. And he waited his turn. You know, he waited his time. He wasted half a season. Remember, Ben Simmons has already missed a full season. His true rookie season, he was out with the foot injury, got hurt during training camp. So he's already missed a full season out of his career. I mean, he still got paid, but he missed a full season. And then this year, he's already missed half the season, and he's had other like injuries throughout his career, but relatively he's played. I know he missed the bubble playoffs a couple years back, but it is what it is. Like, the personalities and mesh. I think Brooklyn will be a better environment for him. He has people that really care for him. KD is more sympathetic, I would say, to his teammates and as a player. And I think Brooklyn, it sucks that they had that losing streak, man. Right when KD got hurt, they lost 11 straight while he was gone. Like, they'll hopefully be able to get to like the third or fourth seed by the end of the season. Again, I don't have standings in front of me. I don't have anything, but it just sucks that they dug themselves a hole because they were the first seed right before Bruce Brown barreled into KD. Trey, 3-5, number 7 on the Brooklyn Nets. But I think KD will come back sometime in March and he just get back into the groove, get into the playoffs. Hopefully this little rest is some time to breathe in, breathe out, and that's that. And Brooklyn can get back to it. But a team that was not expected to be up top, the Cleveland Cavaliers, they have 2 all-stars because the big man, Fro, he take over for Harden, Jared Allen. So again, this is his first episode. I'm just pulling names out of my hat. I'm just talking. I will get way better at this, believe me, as we keep doing this. and we're gonna keep doing this. Where we just talk. I usually like having like 90s NBA basketball or something like that will keep my attention because I'm very distracted. I have this crazy ADHD where I'm just like always off the wall, always talking, talk about anything. But like, yeah, I guess that's some good basketball stuff. A little bit about me, Scoop Moore Chopay, as most people that love me and know me pretty well as Mo Chopay. As if you ever watched the first episode of my podcast, my best friend Ant, he's in the podcast. I don't know, you can see him in the chain behind me. You tell everyone your full name. So I just did it for you now on this episode. If you hopefully you're watching this on the beach in Miami, you're listening to this because you know I'll be sending this to you right away. Again, no editing is happening here. But so again, they had 2 All-Stars. Let me just go back to Cleveland real quick. The Cavs have 2 All-Stars now. Jared Allen replaces James Harden, and they had Darius Garland. They're top 3 in the East right now. Like no one saw that coming. Shout out to Cleveland Cavaliers. Kevin Love is a nice veteran presence in that locker room of young guys. They got the Rookie of the Year front running right now too in Evan Mobley, great 4-man out of USC. So like I don't follow the college ball as much as I used to in my younger years, but I still love basketball, man. Like I've been watching a lot of NBA as life in the world has been turning. As life in the world has been turning, I've been turning to the NBA as my, just that pure basketball to just get out and enjoy just something else, just get pleasure out of something else, and right now the NBA is really giving that to me. It's a wide open year, and through all the trials and tribulations of shit that's happening in this crazy ass world, basketball is giving me that solace right now, man. And everyone is going through personal issues. Doesn't matter how much money you make, how rich you are, what color your skin is, all that stuff, man. Like I know everybody is going through it, and I'm just happy just to be out here and just be able to share my word and talk to the masses. Talk to the masses. Again, this was just, we call this a little quick preview, man, of what it's going to be about. I'll come out a little bit more planned very, very soon. But again, a little bit about me, as I was saying before we out of here. Right before we're out of here, Scoop, I like going by my nickname Scoop. A lot more people are actually calling me that now these days, which I love. Like it's becoming an institution, a stable part of me. But yeah, man, I'm from Cambridge, live in the Boston area now. Like, shout out Cambridge, man, the best place in the world. I will always live by that Cambridge, Massachusetts is the best place in the world. I'm a Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Patrick Ewing, Mindy Kaling, just to name a few, and many more. Scoop more. But yeah, man. And what I'm really just trying to do mostly on this pod is just talk about things that I like. Everything that's in this crazy mind, just getting it out, man. Just talking and sometimes having a friend. It won't be as per usual. Maybe sometimes I'll have Jules here, Julia, and me and him going back and forth, having a good conversation. Man, it's just all love. Like, I appreciate everyone. Man, we're just all trying to get through this crazy world together as one, make it through one day at a time. Like, I'm happy. Like, this has been just therapeutic talking to you all right now. This has been very therapeutic. We'll talk more NBA. I'm going to have guests. I'm going to have people on the pod, man. We're going to get it going. You might see me in the same Phoenix Suns sweater all the time because we're going to be family and I don't always have to dress up for you guys. I could keep the chain hidden so y'all don't have to see that. But man, just getting into topics and just letting this shit roll is all I'm about, man. So thank you for joining me real quick. Another episode. I'll probably record something for sure this weekend. Record another episode, and I just want to just boom, get them out. But that was just a little bit about me. I'm Scoop Moore, man. Cambridge, Mass kid. Just love having fun, love comedy, man. I'm a creative thinker. I'm a wild thinker. Like, I like to call myself, I got this from Brandon Marshall, a disruptor. He said, some of us are disruptors in this world. And my family will probably get upset at me, my mom, my sister, of keep projecting this out. But like, I've learned like I don't have a lane. Like my mind is scattered all over the place. I'm always on the move. Like just came back from LA. I was in LA a couple of weeks ago. I'm just talking the talk. I have so much inside of me that I want to let out. And that's what the Scoop More show is for. It's just to get it all out. There's no filter. It's all talk. Get whatever's out on this mind, get that, you're gonna see my personality for real. Sometimes I might have a beverage today. I'm drinking a Recess. These are good. I randomly found this on GoPuff. I'm shouting out GoPuff, and it was really fucking good. So yeah, man, maybe I'll put this up on Twitch or stream it or something, but this is episode 0. This is a preview episode, you could say. Well, this is still going to be going down as the first episode, but I just really wanted to just get out here and finally talk to y'all, and I did. So enjoy the All-Star weekend, enjoy whatever you're doing this weekend. It's going to be a beautiful weekend in Boston. I know I'm probably not telling the truth, but it's going to be okay in Boston, probably a little chilly. It's warm now. I think in the 60, it is 37 right now, but it said the high was 63. Who knows? Mother Nature. But yeah, man, I'm about to enjoy the Friday. So I guess I just recorded back-to-back podcast, and like enjoy the dunk contest. I got my money on my boy Jalen Green. Let's get it. Shout out the Houston Rockets. And on that note, we really out this time. Peace.